Hey friends, Adam here. I know it's late. This is the February recap for the 75 ball challenge. It's almost the end of March. In fact, I don't know if I can get this out this week. We will try. This week being whatever week you see it, that's when I plan on doing it. So that's, yeah, exactly. February was a little bit different. A shorter month, first of all, 3 less days than January. I did get almost as many tries. I got 70 tries as opposed to 86 in January. Had a problem, you saw last video or last couple videos, with my wrist. I do not have a brace on. I had a cool cortisone shot right here. Do not recommend. I had de Quervain's tendonitis and got a cortisone shot for that, and it is almost 100% gone now. I can do all the stuff that I wasn't able to do before. I'm going to use that as kind of an excuse, although the numbers are about the same. I did have some pain that I tried to push through, and it didn't really work so well. Anyway, let's get to some of the numbers. I'll put these on the screen probably over here and some other stuff first, and I'll put these up as like a summary. I'll do it a little bit differently than I did last time. In January I had 86 attempts. February I had 70. A little bit lower again, the reasons I said. In fact, I don't think I had any tries from the first. Yeah, if you see this up above, the 1st through the 10th, I didn't have any tries. Then it was pretty consistent. There were a couple days where I went and that didn't shoot very well and added a second try of 5 attempts. My total average for the month was 33.05 balls per attempt, down from 34.67 in January. Reasons, I don't think I have enough data to really say why one way or another. Number of 75s, 7, down from 10. Again, I think once I get maybe 6 months worth of data, this might make more sense. Highest average 60, up from 59.5. I got a half ball more. The lowest average was 9. What the heck? Yeah. February 22nd or 21st. 9, 14, 2, 11, and 9. Not very good tries and days. And we'll see some of that later, because I'm going to I called this the Valentine's Day Massacre video for a reason, and we'll get to that soon. As you can see though, from the data, I'm just gonna put a chart there. I don't know if you want to zoom in on it or whatever. Those of you on phones, you probably won't be able to see it. It's just an Excel screenshot. I did do another 5 attempts on the 21st, did much better. Actually went from a 9 average to a 39. And then one of the things I was worried about, not really worried about, working on in January and noticed in January, is that my first attempt was always higher than my second. I put a little bit more emphasis into that, and actually the first attempt, I believe, dropped a little bit. My average per try, if I do 5 tries, my average per try was 43.5 in January and 33.9 in February, but then it went from 29.78 on the second attempt all the way up to 42 in February. So that graph is on the screen here somewhere as well. That said, those are the numbers. You guys aren't really here for numbers. I'm doing the numbers more for my own kind of tracking and seeing how things are going. I'm sure people like to see trends. I'm not going to do a trend graph of 1 month. Maybe end of March, probably end of April is when I'll do the trend, start showing how things are panning out, where if I'm going up, am I going down, I'm staying even or whatever, if I peaked in this. But anyway, the Valentine's Day Massacre is upon us. Here are as many of the misses as I captured on camera, which I think is almost all of them from February. This is a long video. I mean, not like a ghost video or anything, but let's see what's going on here. All right, where we're starting here, we are starting with a long shot, and we are missing a long shot. What did I do there? I clipped one of the balls. I'm not going to go back in this at all. This looks pretty easy. I just have to get back and forth on the 15 in the upper. Never mind. Got the cue ball, not really where I wanted it either. This one must be something off the break. I do not remember a lot of these. I scratched, I made 15 balls on the break. Now the rules in 75 ball challenge, and I'll put a link to the playlist above, is that if you scratch, you get ball in hand still, but all the balls you made spot. So now I gotta get this stupid thing out of the way, just foul all over everything. Line up all 3 balls, step away. Where do I have, oh, that looks pleasant. Looks like the 9 go. No, the 9 does not go. What am I doing here? Am I drawing into the 9 or am I drawing off the 10 and 12? What am I planning on here? Solid attempt. What am I doing here? Am I going to scratch? Nope. I'm going to leave myself right on the rail. The 7 is weird because the cue ball is going right into this side. I'm taking the 3 because I don't think I have enough of the 15. I don't know what happened there. I missed, but I don't know why I cut it off there. 8 and never mind. I did quick edits on a lot of this and I think I just missed a little bit. Oh, here's the 3 ball. Yeah, I did that. So I don't know why I did that. Looks like a pretty standard shot. Just draw over to the left. Got really pokey on the follow through there. Oh, here, we're gonna finish the 75 ball run out. I only have 4 more balls. What in the heck was that? I don't know what I was trying there, but certainly not that. So I have to shoot the 7 and I have to draw it. Otherwise, yeah, it kind of stops. 72 it is. What could possibly go wrong here? Why am I not taking the 4 ball? I'd rather just shoot that into the rail, that's why. Okay. Why am I not taking the 9 or the 10-5 or the 12? Because I just want to shoot that in the rail. Okay. Yeah, okay. You'll notice there's a theme. Side pockets were not nice to me. Boom. Both points, or whatever you want to call them. This seems simple. Just play the... Oh, I know what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to miss. No wonder I have so much neck pain from all the drop of my neck after I miss. This seems... yeah. It was a rough month. For those of you who haven't practiced these shots, you line them up where they're spracked and you shoot them right into the rail. What could go wrong here? Oh, I made this one. Oh, am I scratching? No, it doesn't look like I'm scratching, but I'm going to be right on the rail. Again, I'm already shaking my head. Negative thoughts lead to misses. In fact, just close your eyes here. 3, 2, 1, close. Yep, right into the rail. What is going on here? Is this the one where I make the 8 and miss the next one? Or no, I decel on the stroke and shoot the 8 right into the rail. This is a fun exercise. Why didn't I do this? What is going on with that? That's no good. 15 does not go. 5 goes on the side, apparently. Seems like a nice, easy shot. 5 ball, side pocket. What could go wrong? That. Almost scratched, too. 5 ball in the side pocket. What could go wrong? I'm getting really jabby on the 4 swing on those. Another scratch in the side for good measure. Why not? Made 2 balls. Got to get the rack template out of the way. Part of the reason I use the rack template is because I couldn't push with my thumb on the rack because of my wrist problem. This looks like a fine mess I've gotten myself into. What am I looking to do here? Use a 14, break everything up. This looks good. Almost everything is wide open. There's a little bit of a cluster in... Well, I don't have the right tool, but in these. So I can draw... Can I really draw into the 12? What am I... Don't do that. Straight pool players just cursed me. That's a good place to leave it. I got the 12, 6, 5, 10 in the side. Probably not. Probably the 1 or the 9 right into the 3rd diamond. Yeah, just about. But what's going on here? What am I doing? I'm drawing the... I think I hit the wall on the way back. Can I see this ball enough to make it? I'm getting down on it like I can. Do I not get to leave after this? I honestly don't remember a lot of these. No, I just chuck it right into the rail. Yep. Apparently I have no other shot than the 3. I'll decel and overcut it by a mile. Now I'm waving. There's some fly around, and obviously it was the fly's fault for me missing that shot. What could go wrong here? Why am I not drawing this? Oh, I want to hit the wall right before... Oh, yeah, that's fine. I don't know if you saw that. I hit the wall over here right before I shot that. This looks like a nice comfortable shot to take. Have to make this. Have to get on the 3 or not. Looks like I'm on a 14 ball run here, which ends with the 2 in the point. This is really humbling, by the way. I don't recommend doing this. 4 ball where? Where's it going? Oh, I overcut it this time. So that one I shot. I mean, these are obviously from all the days of the month. What could go wrong here? What am I trying to do? I'm trying to do that. Why did I try to do that? This one is, I know what's going wrong. I know what I'm trying to do here already. I'm trying to break out the 3-4, and I'm just going to not even make the 10 anywhere near close to the pocket. Got the breakout though. Yay me. And the 12 in the corner, and I'm trying to hold it. This is a classic D-cell situation. Looks like I stroked it okay. I just missed. Oh, another one of these restart on the break. I didn't scratch this time. I made a ball, did not scratch. Okay, what could go wrong here? Does this ball go? Hey, Dumney, does this ball go? Hey, idiot, it. Never mind. Hey, that ball doesn't go, by the way. Why is my bridge so far away from the cue ball? Oh, because I want to chuck it right into the rail. This looks comfortable. This is on my last rack in a 75 ball run, which I'm gonna guess doesn't happen because of that. It'll get me to 60 if I can make this and get it. Never mind. Yep, this is not good already. I can already tell what's gonna happen. I missed this one. Yeah, I made it. Oh, yeah, never mind. Which shot do you want to shoot, boys and girls? The one where you reach all the way over, or the one where you chuck it into the rail? Take chuck it into the rail for 1,000. Go wrong here. Why am I shooting this ball and not the 12, or not the 7, or not the 3? Because I want to hit it right into the rail. What am I doing here? 6 ball? No, 3. Oh, I missed that one so bad. I thought I was shooting a 6 ball. Here's an interesting one. You know what? If I can get over here fast enough, I want to pause this. All right. This is off the break or off like the first shot after the break. How many balls? 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Maybe I made one off the break and I made another one. And I left myself here. Apparently, I like the cue ball off the 6, carrying into the 3, playing the 8, 9 into the corner more than I do this off angle combination over here, playing with the short cue. You can guess what's about to happen. I'm going to spoil it and say that I miss. I'm going to spoil it and say I don't even come close to hitting the 3 ball. Why on earth would I think that? Look at that. Was I trying to cut the 6 into the 3? That's even worse. All right, what do we got going on here? Boom, center pocket with no regard to position at all. I have a 6, or I have 6. I have the 2 ball where I go into the 1, or the 1 ball where I can kind of go around the 2, or the 1 ball where I just undercut it. And here we go. What is going on here? This is another bridge way too far away from the cue ball, and oh, that's cute. Jeez. There's no shot here. I don't know if I'm frozen, but I don't think it matters. I'm trying to think if I can mass air on the 8 to make the 4. Trying to bank the 13. Finally, let's bridge over everything, cut the 4, or bank, no, kick, that's the word. Kick the 4 on the side. Watch how much action this cue ball gets from being over top of the 8. It just warps right in and doesn't get close. There's another fun situation below all the rack. I think I'm playing the 5-2 combo here in the side pocket. Does not get close. Almost cut the 2 all the way down. Yeah, take the 6. It's right there. Wait. Just let me know when it's over. What am I doing here? Cutting the 9 on the side, and how did I do that? That's a new one. Right. I think the plan was to make the 10 there. The plan was not to have to shoot this ball, and especially not shoot it this way. Slow backswing. I don't miss a 6 here, do I? Nope, instead I land right on the 7. Now, you may say the 2 goes here, but not bridged over the 7 like that, and not unable, not without being able to draw the ball. So instead I almost made that. And I think this might be the last shot. Please close your eyes. I honestly don't know what happened there. I missed that by 2 balls or so. So I can't really end a video on all misses, can I? Let's get a rack run properly, or scrambly, or properly scrambled to end this video. All right, I am on a 45 ball run. This rack would make it 60 if I can get out. Great break, and I got kissed badly and scratched, and I have to spot, yeah, just waving all the balls in. How many did I make there? 3? Looks like I made 3. So I have to spot them all up, and I get ball in hand. Now, you saw me miss a shot like this. What am I doing here? I think nothing goes. So I use the 6 to break it. The only danger there was scratching the side. If I have the 8, I'm good. Although there's still this mess and that mess to deal with. So I'm clearing out some stuff, but I really want to get like in this area to be able to play the 3 or the 13. One of them goes, I don't know which one. And then let's say I'm where the cue ball is, or let's say the cue ball is where the 3 ball is. I can do like a straight pool break shot and use the 14 to break these out. So I'm trying to figure out my best way to get there. That wasn't it. Like I said, it's a scrambly out. We'll see what happens here. Am I just taking, trying to take a straight line on the 11 to float down maybe. I don't think I can go into the 13 here, can I? Can I float this down and go into the 13? No, I cannot. I can hit the 1. But I do have this lined up. The 1 is a problem, however. I need to get the 4 out of the way of the 1 so I can use the 2 to get into the 1. Now I have that shot I was talking about where I can break these. The problem is I don't want these balls to go into the 7. So I need to be either hit this really hard, like that. That works pretty good. Everything is wide open now. I need to worry about the 13, 2, 1 is probably my last 3. Maybe not exactly, but like I said, I needed to get the 4 out of the way. Draw back up to where the cue ball is now for the 10. I should be able to almost stop this and play the 5 on the side and then the 9. Look, it doesn't look like I'm stopping though. Maybe because I missed the 5 on the side so many times, I was gun shy on that. A nice sweatshirt, by the way. It does look more purple in my lights than it does here. I'm digging that, except for I'm off angle on all 3 balls. To the 13 or the 5, so I need to play this and just bring the cue ball. Oh, or I can just try to hit everything. That actually made the 1 ball better, and now I can play 2, 1, 5. This is what happens in some of these racks when you scramble. But I should be able to just stop shot, draw it back maybe a couple inches or a 1.5 feet or so. So at least we ended on a high note. That was a 60 ball run. I believe that was a 72 ball run in its entirety, and one of the misses was in the previous video that you saw. But anyway, that's that for the February recap. I'd like to keep these to this kind of length, 10, 15, 20 minutes, somewhere in there, depending on how many highlights I have. I have a system now for writing down my highlights, kind of send an email to myself, use the camera to do some markers and things, so it'll be easier. I don't think I'm going to do the misses anymore because that was painful, but leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you are doing on your 75 ball challenge progress. Have you given up already? It is almost the end of March. I am hoping to do this longer. Just took my 2-week vacation for springtime. Hopefully going to be taking another 1.5 weeks or 2 weeks in fall for going to the International Open again in Florida. If you haven't seen those videos, I'll put a playlist up here to them. But in the meantime, do all the YouTube stuff. Leave me a like and subscribe. Getting the subscriber count up. I'm almost to 2,100. My goal is 3,000 for this year. I'm probably a little bit below that right now. I do have a lot of cool stuff planned, including more informational, instructional videos. I'm not just going to do the 75 ball challenge, and there is more coming. I have put out the initial feeler email for the BS League 2, the Electric Boogaloo. pop up a logo here, right here, and put a playlist up to it. And I guess until next time, have yourselves a great week, and we'll see you soon.